Welcome back. If you are watching this video, that means you're intrigued on how to achieve a natural beat and you're interested in my series of episodes. And I appreciate you because you decided to click on the second video. You really support me and I love you. Thank you. But yes, as you can see, these brows is already snatched and slayed and laid. But that's not all we here though. Because that was the reason why we was at the last video. We was at the last video because we was here for the brows. We're not here for the brows right now. Right now, we are here for the eyes. We're here for the eyes and we're here for the face. So that is what we're going to achieve in this video here. So if you want to see how I basically put it all together, stay tuned. What you need is a brow product, of course. We already went past that. You can use a pencil, you can use a dip, you can use the powder, whatever you decide, whatever you like. But for me, I like to use a dip. But we already talked about that, so we're not going to stay on that topic too much. But right now, we're about to go ahead and prime our eyes. And a lot of people use eyeshadow primers, they use concealer. I'm not sure what other people use, but I, with my hooded eyes, I use concealer. And the reason why I use concealer is because it is like the best base for me. Like, it does not crack, it doesn't get oily, and because I have hooded lids, that little space, that little crease right there, it get oily. It get oily. So I found that a long time ago, using concealer to prime my eyes was the best decision for me. You don't want that. No. So somebody was like, try concealer, and then set the concealer. She done blew my mind. Okay, blew my mind when she told me that, okay? Because I'm like, what am I gonna do? I want my stuff to look like the girls on Instagram. I can't look like the girls on Instagram if my stuff keep creasing. So now we're going to use the same thing that I use on the top of my brows to conceal my eyes, which is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Dark Cocoa. And I'm just gonna put this all over my eyes. That's so. Go up a little bit too, because I want to make sure that this concealer kind of covers up the lighter concealer that I used to conceal the lower half of my brows. Normally I take my finger, but I'm going to take a brush and my finger today to blend this out. So I thought I'd bring you guys a little up close and personal for you to see everything. So I just take this brush, which is the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and I just pat it all along my eye. And I don't want to rub it, I just want to pat it. So we're going to pick up product on the brush, as we have. And then we're going to pat that all over the eye. And we're going to get really close to our brow line, but not to the point where we're messing it up. And just pat that concealer around. Alright, and there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and pat the other side, and then we're going to use our finger after I get done. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to take my finger and just pat the concealer, especially right along that line, to make sure that we're blending it out really good and kind of like canceling out that lighter concealer that we have. All right, there we go. So now that that is all done, we're going to take, and I'm going to set my eyes with the Ben Sienna powder. I'm not going to use too much. I'm not going to use a lot, because if you use too much, it definitely can take over, and your eyeshadow colors that you're trying to place on your eye won't take. And you don't want to do that, because it's like, what am I supposed to do? The eyeshadow ain't coming up. Like, I don't know what to do. I have to take this big foundation brush, and I just tap between both eyes and kind of like smear the powder around. I go back and get just a little bit more. So I love this process because this is so smooth. It's so clean. Like, it's just perfect, you know? Alright, so now that that part is done, we're going to get into the face. Today we're going to prime our face with the e.l.f. Poreless face primer. There you go. This is the e.l.f. Poreless face primer. We're all done. And it does kind of give you like a little bit of a white cast on your face, if you can see that. I mean, some people may be able to tell, some people may not be able to tell, but at least kind of a white cast on your face. So I have these 3 products that I would love to share with you guys to help illuminate These products may be better for my dark skin girls because I am dark skinned. I am working on getting some other colors so I can put them on my clients to see you know, the results. But these 3 products here, I am in awe. I love these 3 products. Like I started out with this one, and this is the Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator from NYX, and this is in the color Sun Goddess, and it really helps make me glow. I be glowing uncontrollably. It looks great. I love it. The second one, and actually no, I got this one and this one at the same time, but because I didn't know how to use either one of them, I never used them for a very long time. Then I finally used this one and I put it with my foundation and it was beautiful. And then I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can use the stick and see, you know, what the stick do. So this is the NYX Bright Idea Illuminating Stick, and this is in the color Sun Kissed Crush. This stuff is really good. Now, there are different like purposes that I use each one for. And last but not least, this is the last one that I picked up from the beauty supply store. This is the Magic Collection Ultra Shimmer Illuminating Drops. And I got this from the beauty supply store, and this is like the darkest one they have, and this is like Sun Goddess or Sun something, Sun Kissed, it's Sun something. But I use all 3, and I love all 3 because it's just like, they all really get the job done. They really do, and I love it so much, especially these drops. These drops are amazing.
You like 9 to 5, I'm the weekend, make you lose his mind every weekend. You take Wednesday, Thursday, and this send him my way. I'm just keeping satisfied.
It's a real technique brush, but it doesn't tell me what kind of brush it is. Oh, it's a stippling brush. There you go.
You want me when you got a girl. You like 9 to 5, it's reckless of knowing yourself is. Knowing I'm desperate, eating all in and falling all over love. Like you just left. SPF. You like 9 to 5, I'm the weekend, make you lose your mind.
You can use this stuff as a highlighter as well. You don't have to like put it underneath your foundation. People use it as a highlighter. So there's one thing that I want to do that I normally don't do, but I feel like it's gonna show because it has shown before. I took this and I ran it down my nose for a highlight. When I tell you through my foundation, that highlight was so bomb. I'm like, who knows is that? I just want to want that right there. Here. And we're gonna blend that out along our nose. Let me tell you the story of my foundation journey. I started makeup. Wait, make sure I got the right one. I started makeup in 2013, and I only started with my brows. So I didn't have concealer, so the only thing that I was using was foundation to conceal my brows, even though I didn't have concealer. From there, I'm like, okay, well, I want to see how this looks all over my face, the foundation. So I take the foundation. Now, mind you, this foundation is not my color. This foundation is my mother's foundation, and my mother is definitely lighter than me. I'm dark. She's like brown skin, okay? So I took, this is when I didn't know nothing about color for foundation. So I just knew that if it's brown, it's mine. That ain't. So I took the foundation that she had at home. It was only a little bit in the bottle, and I took it anyway. So I was using that, and then I started out for my very first foundation. I had the Maybelline Fit Me 360. Maybelline Fit Me 360 is definitely not my color. It is too red, okay? I mean, too red. So it was too red, but I never knew. So I wanted to try something else, and this is not me knowing that this color is not my color. I'm just, you know, open to trying different dark skin foundations at the time. So moving on, I started to use this, and this is the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect Makeup Foundation, okay? This is in the color Mocha. This is the darkest one they have in this. Now, I was using this for a while. It was okay. It was cool. I still didn't notice that this wasn't quite my color. But I started to get turned off to this one because it had glitter in it. Like the next one I had bought had glitter in it, and this is the one that has glitter in it. You gotta look real close, but I can't show y'all. See, really do, really look like that's my color until you put it on my face. Putting it on my face, at the time I'm like, this is my color, this is my color, this is my color, but it wasn't my color. So I went home one Christmas break from college, and I saw this, which is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, and this is in the color Espresso, and it also has a cool undertone to it. So most dark skinned people, if you are my color, you have a cool undertone, but there are some dark skinned women who have a warmer undertone. Sorry, kind of lost my train of thought. But yeah, there are some dark skinned women who have a warm undertone. But let's just look at the tone difference between the two, okay? Do you see how this one is closer to my skin and this one looks very red against my skin? This has a very red undertone. I use this on a lot of my clients for other dark skinned women. And I've never had a chance where I actually use this on someone because they weren't as dark as me. But yes, this is my foundation story. Like, this is ridiculous. I definitely thought that this was my color, but it was not my color. And I'm in the Walmart like, this is not my color. I'm not that dark. But a year later, I went back home and I saw this again because I was in Ohio. And in Ohio, I wasn't in an urban area where they would sell or they would cater to dark women. Where they would have makeup in Walmart that would cater to women of color. They would have, you know how the Maybelline Fit Me, it stopped at 360, and then they would have the CoverGirl. What else? just basically they would have the darkest color in that range for that area, I guess you could say. But at home, I'm in a more urban area where there are more women of color who are purchasing makeup, and they had this color, and I was just like, it's not my color, it's not my color, it's not my color. But then I finally pick it up and I use it. I was so amazed. I was outdone with myself, like, why didn't you pick this up the first time you saw it? But then again, it's like, I was wearing the wrong foundation for 2 years, but nobody ever told me that I look bad. That's how you know I know what to do with that brush, though. I don't play no games, because you ain't gonna catch me slipping. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. And then it's like, back then, I knew what pictures to post and what pictures not to post. If I feel like, I look 2 different colors, I'm not posting that. I didn't post it. I would have to find me another picture that looked good and post it. But all right, y'all, that's enough of that story. Let's go ahead and apply it. And when I apply my foundation, I use a paintbrush. I like to know how much I'm putting on, so this really kind of helps me. I just dip it in and wipe it all over my face, and then go back and blend it in. And if I feel like I need more, I go back and I blend it in. Paintbrush, dip it in there, let it drip, 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 drop. Drip, 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 drop. What that song was?
I'll be at the door, ready to take a place, ready to give you all what you've been missing on these days, what you've been waiting for. 10:30, cool in the 10, drop them withdrawals, you know what you want. My man is.
So I'm gonna take some water. I learned this from a girl on Instagram. Her Instagram name is Skip to Malou, and she was just like, I don't use setting spray, I use water. I'm like, she's like, the first ingredient in setting spray is water anyway, so I use water. So what I'm gonna do is this NYX bottle has water in it, and I'm just gonna spray my face a couple times. So my skin just looks so radiant. See how it's the same color? And there you have it. This is my foundation routine and how I put on my foundation. So now you know. You've watched me set my eyes. You've watched me prime my eyes, set my eyes. You've heard my foundation story. And you've watched me how I apply my foundation. In the next episode, you'll be watching how I highlight, contour, and set my face. So I will see y'all in the next one.